Overwatch 2 is already one of the most played games in the world, boasting 25 million people playing on the launch. I'm having a blast playing it. Honestly, I think it is so much fun and just such a great opportunity, such an amazing game, an amazing product that we have out here right now. And the way that the devs are managing it is a joke. Yo, what up guys, and welcome back. The main thing we'll be talking about today is the communication around the patches and the monetization practices that I know a lot of people are up in arms about, especially about the new event and the skins that came with that, as well as the battle pass. Now, you heard me right. My issue is the communication around balancing and around the updates, not the lack of a balance patch that I know a lot of people are super upset about. I would have liked to have a balance patch right now, but I can see why they wouldn't want to, and I'm fine with that. It's just the communication around it and the lack that nobody knows what's going on until the day of the patch or after the patch goes live, which is so alien to me. Is this normal? I'm a new Overwatch player. Is this normal? Is this normal how the game devs just do the updates here? That the updates, you know about the update after it happens rather than before? That is just so alien to me and so insane to me that a game that is played by this many people makes this amount of money and nobody can know what the actual update is going to be until the update goes live, which is just crazy to me. Just insane to me. Is this normal? If somebody who's been playing Overwatch for a long time, please tell me if this is normal. Because it's not normal anywhere else or all the other online games I played. I'm a little bit spoiled. I played Riot Games. Most of my games I played is from Riot Games, and they're very clear about communication. And I'm gonna be using those examples a lot because that's what I know. That's what I know about. You got leaks that Genji, Zarya, and Sombra would be nerfed. Those are the leaks that we got. I realize those are leaks, and I'm just giving you guys a timeline. Then the patch day rolls up. Everyone is expecting a balance patch because for obvious reasons. I mean, anyone who's played this game, I can't imagine anyone has played the game and doesn't think that Zarya is OP. Like, I can't imagine anybody doesn't think that. But we're expecting a balance patch, then boom, it's just a bug fix and event patch. And here we are. Here is the event patch. And I found this on Blizzard forums. If you search, this is where I found it. Overwatch 2 retail patch notes, and it has the Halloween Terror event, has the bug fixes in general, the map fixes, the hero fixes, that Bastion's returning, all that good stuff, and Torbjorn is returning as well. Now, I want to be clear when you search this on Google. Now, when I search this very specific today, I searched Overwatch 2 October 25th patch notes, and that's how I got this. But if you actually just search Overwatch 2 patch notes, the first thing you get is a Forbes article. You get a Forbes article, a nerd / article. This is what I get, at least. Charlie Intel, whatever the fuck that is. And then you get patch notes from Blizzard, Overwatch 2 Blizzard Entertainment. The patch notes represent general changes made the live version of Overwatch, boom, boom, boom. October 13th. Oh, let's look at our calendar. I don't know if you guys can see this. I think my face is blocking it, but October 13th was last Thursday. No, 2 Thursdays ago. It was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. Last Thursday is the last time they posted an update on the main Blizzard channel. This is where you see it here. But the other place you can find it is on a forum. Is this how they normally publicize their stuff? This is so strange to me. And if you go to Play Overwatch on their Twitter, there is no communication around a patch other than the Halloween event and the monetization. They can talk about it. So, oh, cool. That's the pinned tweet. All right, Halloween Terror activated. Don't miss out. Cool. Cool. We love Halloween. Junkenstein's Revenge. Cool. We love Junkenstein's Revenge. Halloween Terror is here. Cool. October 24th. Awesome. You click on Learn More. What does Learn More take us to? Oh, it just takes us to Follow Us in the Shadows. Overwatch 2 Terror is back. Oh, cool. It's just an article about the new event. Cool. No Tricks or Treats. Earn Halloween Terror. Okay, let's click on this. What's this about? Oh, it's about Twitch drops. Oh, okay. Is there a game update? Is there a patch this week? Any patch this week? Is there any inclination that we're going to get that we're getting a game update other than the event? No? Oh, okay. So there's not. So there's not. Okay, cool. To me, it's fine if they don't want to balance and they want to gather more data. I think there's merit to that. They just don't want to balance. But just please say something, because we get these leaks and it's just such unclear information. There's these leaks and then there's just nobody coming out. There's nobody saying anything. Maybe I don't follow the right people on Twitter, the right game devs or whatever to maybe some of them are posting stuff, but the fact that I was going into high elo streams yesterday, I was going into all the high elo streams. They're waiting for the event, and a lot of them were saying, yeah, I'm not going to play ranked because in an hour, I won't have to play Zarya. You know, in an hour, it won't be Zarya and Sombra running anywhere. In an hour, I don't need to play Genji. You know, like DPS players who don't want to play Genji anymore. You know, I went to a bunch of Hollywood streams and that's what they were all talking to. They're like, man, I hope we get a balance update today. Like they were all hoping for a balance update and were shocked when they didn't get one, which is just insane to me that people who are that involved in the scene don't know what's going on just because there's no communication coming out. It is so insane to me. Now, like, if they didn't want to nerf Zarya, I think they should have nerfed Zarya today. If they didn't want to nerf, that's fine. Just whatever. Just please tell us about it. Because when you don't tell your players about this stuff, by not communicating, you are not valuing the time of your players. Because, I mean, who knows? People may have cleared their evening. I mean, I definitely cleared my evening to play the new patch. I wanted to play some Winston, some Doomfist, that sort of thing. I did still, even though there was no balance change, but I still had some fun. You know, people clear out their evening. Maybe some people took off work. People are a lot more sweaty players that are really playing the game much more seriously. Maybe they took the day off of work because they want to climb today, something like that. And then boom, they take off work and then they're just playing Zarya again. I'm a casual player. Like I'm definitely a casual Overwatch player. I played this game purely for fun. And it pisses me off. I can't imagine if you're like a turbo sweat, someone who really cares about this game, someone who invests all of your time, all of your free time into getting better at this game, into grinding rank and all that good stuff. I can't imagine your perspective where you just don't know how the game is going to be updated. Now, I want to show some examples of other games that I've played. Now, I just came from playing TFT. Now, I played TFT and I made content on TFT. I was very involved. I was a turbo sweat at this game. I was challenger, if you guys know what that is, if you played League or anything like that. I was challenger in this game for the past 2 years. I'm so closely involved with this game. Now, this is a lead game dev, and I will, to be fair to the Overwatch, I will go to the channel page as well. This is a lead game dev. Now, I'm going to give this example, but I think TFT is unfair, and that's why I'm going to also use League of Legends as an example. I think TFT is unfair because Mortdog is just so unlike other game devs. If you guys don't know who he is, he streams on the weekends. He streams mostly of him playing on the test server, talking about the new updates every single weekend. That's mostly what he does. He does that every weekend. He works during the week creating the game, and he's constantly communicating. So let me just scroll through Twitter. I'm just at the top of Twitter. I'm not cherry picking this. We're just scrolling through. Okay, right here is the patch cadence. The first thing he has pinned is all of when all the patch dates are going to go up. Cool. I think that's something that's probably public on Blizzard as well. Oh, the first thing is Riot retweeting Kent, which is, people see him as like the number 2 in terms of like the front-facing people from TFT. Patch 12.21, next patch, which is going to be 2 weeks from now or 1 week from now. I'm not sure. I'm not that involved anymore. Is a championship patch. This means we'll be heavily monitoring the competitive meta to make sure no single decision puts players too far ahead. Expect lighter changes as we focus to tighten the balance. So just some communication as what they're looking at, nothing specific. Cool, just some funny stuff that he's posting. Oh, okay, the next post. Couple updates. 12.20b was the last B patch of this set. There won't be another. Oh, cool. Telling us no, there's not going to be another a mid patch update for the rest of the set. 12.21 will be quite small. No major shifts before the 150k championship. This is the competitive patch. 12.22, we will be the final patch and include a for fun change and lots of buffs. Wow, it's so clear communication. Look at this. Oh, it's live, talking about the new patch going live. Oh, cool. What is this? To give everyone as much notice as possible, here's what you can expect. A few nerfs. What is this for? This is for the mid-patch update. This was posted on the 24th, which is a Monday. We get patch updates on Wednesday, which is today. Oh, wow, 2 days ahead. We have the game dev posting right here. Now, what Mortdog actually does is, for most patches, this is a special case because this is a mid patch, because this is like kind of like a bug fix or a B patch. Normally, he posts videos of him on Saturdays talking about what went wrong in the last patch and why and what they're looking forward to change what they learned. And on Sundays, he posts a video of him talking about everything that's going into the new patch. Every Sunday before a patch, this is posted. Now, that's why I say Riot by Mortdog is extra special. We'll go to just the main page of TFT, and we'll go here. Oh, cool. Look at TFT. Okay, our first thing is communicating about patch. Oh, wow, cool. Expect a mid-patch update. This is the 24th, the mid-patch update. Again, we update on 26th. We update on Wednesdays. Sometimes they do Tuesdays, but Wednesday. It's always at least a day before that they'll post these updates. Expect a mid-patch update. Yeah, 24th. That's what we just looked at. Cool, they're talking about the tournament that just went on last weekend. Talking about the tournament. Oh, cool, what is this? Patch 12.20 brings augments, units, rebalances, along with new tacticians. Cool, this is the patch highlight. This is what all the buffs, all the nerfs, and it also talks about the cosmetics in the post. And if you click on here, you can see the cosmetics if you'd like. And what date is this? It's the 18th. Oh, would you look at that? That's a Tuesday. The game updates on a Wednesday. So we actually know at least the day before what's going to be on the patch. Wow, isn't that crazy? Go over to League of Legends. Oh, we go to League of Legends. All right, we scroll up to the top. What do we have? Some cosmetic stuff. Cool. They're doing their own little Halloween event. Awesome. Cool. We love Halloween. We love Halloween. Oh, here's the Cassante Cassante new skin reveal. Oh, cool. Oh, and then what is this? It's that time of year again. Welcome to the spooky patch where we have a handful of scary nerfs, enchanting buffs, and bewitching skins. Oh, cool. Look at this. Nerfs, buffs, skins. Awesome. The cosmetic system changes. So changes to items, adjustments. He's not getting buffed or nerfed. Cool. What date is this posted? Let's see. Oh, it's the 18th. Let's click our calendar. Oh, that's a Tuesday. The game update's on a Wednesday. Wow, isn't this crazy? It's almost like massive game companies should communicate with their players at least 24 hours before the patch updates. Now, I realize Riot is pretty good at communicating about being player first and player driven in terms of how they communicate with game updates. But I just don't understand why other game companies can't be like this. And I'm not just trying to gas up Riot. This seems so simple to me that you can just have someone on staff who writes the patch notes. It doesn't have to be the game dev. It doesn't have to be Mort Dog. It doesn't have to be this. By the way, when you click on patch notes for TFT, it's not written by the lead game dev. Is that what they do over at Overwatch? Is that why it takes forever that the lead game dev has to do this? This is done by Riot Prism, which he used to be Minions Are People. He's a writer and he does the patch highlights. He writes these. He's not a game designer. He does the patch notes, and I'm sure he does other things at Riot. I'm sure he does more things at Riot, but he writes the patch notes. It's not it doesn't have to be the dev. So I don't know what's stopping them from hiring a writer who just writes the patch stuff. I mean, who writes the stuff on their websites? What, can that guy not do it? Or can that? I just don't understand. It's just mind blowing to me that this is happening. Now, this is the main thing I want to talk about in this video. The other thing that we're going to talk about is the monetization. Monetization stuff. But before we do that, I just want to show a funny picture. Here is Soldier T-posing at the beginning when you queue up when you log into Overwatch. And so if you log into Overwatch right when the Halloween cutscene kind of triggers, right when you get in or you get to the main menu, just look at your bottom right by the Halloween of Terror. You'll see Soldier T-posing right there because they just accidentally left this asset in the screen. Which I'm not a game programmer, so I don't know anything about that. I don't know how that happens. But my girlfriend's a game programmer, and I asked her about it, and she was just like, I don't know how this happens. Because what I was thinking when I looked at it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe they just used an old asset, an old template that had assets already on it, and then that's where they wanted to make this from. And then she was just kind of like, yeah, you just wouldn't do that. They would just use, if they were just using this. They would just use the assets that they need. They would just make it new with the assets that they need. They wouldn't start from another project. That would just not be how you're supposed to do it. Now, again, I don't know anything about this. This is just what I was told, but I just think it's funny that is a thing. So, but a lot of people are really upset about the monetization practices, and so mainly about the event. So that's what we're going to be talking about. I do want to say quickly though, I don't have a strong opinion about this. I'm not a cosmetic person. I don't care. I really don't care. If I have skins, I think it's cool. If I have some skins, I think it's cool. But where I kind of sit on monetization is, I don't want it to be super predatory, but I mean, I don't care. I'm playing a free game. I like to play games because the gameplay is fun. I don't care. I don't care about this stuff. But I know a lot of people do, and I've seen a lot of conversations with people upset. So let's just get into it. So one of the biggest concerns is just how much these skins cost. And they're just not even that cool is a little bit of what people are talking about. But also, especially with Kiriko being the newest released character, and you can't buy her new release skin unless you buy the bundle, which this would be $26 or so. I think it's a $1 to 100 coin ratio, right? This would be $26, so almost $30 to buy this skin, because you also get this icon and this weapon thing that almost nobody gives a fuck about. I play a lot of Kiriko. I would play this skin if I had it. I think it's cool. I would use it if I had it. But I would, and maybe I would buy it for $5, maybe $10, but I would never buy this stuff. I would never spend money on this stuff. So they're just trying to get people to buy that stuff. There's this $20 skin here and whatever. Here's some old skins that cost $44. I've seen people upset about this, and they're like, wow, you can buy some old skins for $44. I think a lot of those people don't understand that at least half of the player base is new players, or people who haven't played or played in several years. I would think it's the majority of players are actually new players, because as far as I'm concerned, Overwatch felt pretty dead to me before Overwatch 2. Yeah, and we have this bundle right here. So a lot of things are just hidden behind bundles, and then a lot of the skins you can buy themselves are just very expensive skins. They're $20 skins, and they just I don't know. Like, for example, games that I've played before, like League, you know, if you're buying a $20 skin, you're buying like a legendary epic skin. Like, it's going to be like badass. And when you do like, and to jump League of Legends into there, and the reason why I have never been bothered by like stuff like bundles and stuff and things costing a lot to get to, I think the reason why they make a lot of this stuff, it's just for whales. It's not for you. Like, I have a problem with this Kiriko thing because she is the newest champion, or newest hero at least. When something comes out and it's like really like epic looking, you know, really legendary, and it costs a bunch of money, or it's like, or it's very difficult to get, I just don't see those as for me. Like, for example, when I play TFT, there's this thing called, you can get little chibi legends. You can get a chibi Yasuo legend. It's like a $200 value to get. Like, you could get it on the first, it's like a gacha mechanic. Like, you can buy an egg to get it. You could get it on the first try and spend $5 and get the skin. But most of the time you'll have like, but to guarantee that you hit it, you'll spend $200 to guarantee that you'll hit it. You could hit it at any point, but the guarantee that you hit it, it's $200. And so I just look at that and I go, oh, well, that's not for me. You know, they are marketing that for whales. But I can see how other people would look at that and say, well, that's just, you know, people who are not in the know would just spend money on that to try to get it. I can see how that is predatory and would prey on, you know, people who are susceptible to that sort of thing. I get it. I just don't have a strong opinion about this type of stuff. But, you know, if you guys are upset about this stuff, you got, you know, that's fine. I think I do think some of these skins are overpriced. I do think some of these are overpriced, and I think most of these skins, I think most skins should be like $10, and then like only like epic, really awesome skins should be any more than that. I do think these skins cost a lot of money. But yeah, I don't feel too strongly about it. Put in the comments if you feel strongly about it. But I don't. Main thing I just want to leave you guys with this video is just like, dude, what are they doing over here, man? Like, I'm not calling the devs lazy. I will never call game devs lazy. I don't know what work they're putting in. I don't know what each individual is doing. I have no clue. I don't work there. I don't know. But what I will say is just something is going on in their management. Something is weird. They're so not player driven. It feels so, obviously it's a business, but it feels so businessy and corporate-y. It does not feel like the decisions they make are actually made in the best interests of their players. It's made just in the best interest of their investors and bottom line. Like, and they just don't put attention to the things that personally matter to me, and I think matter to a lot of players, which is like communicating about your game updates. It's crazy to me. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. I appreciate all of you guys. If you guys want more of me, I post here on YouTube just the stuff that I'm interested in, topics in the gaming, anime spheres, usually the stuff that I kind of post about, and stuff in pop culture if I'm interested in it. Man, I stream pretty much every day at twitch.tv/TC, so you guys can give me a follow there if you want to see me live. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately, but I play a bunch of other stuff as well. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, fantastic night, wherever you are. I just hope you're doing well. See ya. Bye.